Well, welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian here. And in just a few days, on May 7th, we will be having a new moon in Taurus. It's very Venusian, yes, Venetian. Venus, the planet Venus rules this new moon, and Venus is in the sign of Taurus, a sign it rules. I'm going to share my screen with you right now, and there it is. And if you're on the East Coast, I have this set for, 11:22 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in New York. So that's the Eastern time zone. If you're on the Western time zone, it'll be 8:22 p.m. And anywhere in between there, well, you figure it out, your time zone. And this new moon will be occurring at 18 degrees of Taurus. And Venus is just 8 degrees away, so it's within the beams of the sun. So, and if you're on the East Coast, Capricorn will be rising at this time. If I edit this chart for the West Coast, Virgo will be rising at 8:22 Virgo. I'm sorry, Scorpio. That's Scorpio. Virgo is up here in the 11th house. So no. Scorpio rising, if you're on the West Coast. And that's Mars ruled. Capricorn is a Saturn rule, but Saturn and Mars. Well, Saturn is in Pisces, Mars is in Aries. A completely different feel at the time. But this new moon will be occurring at 18 degrees and 2 bits or so. Excuse me. Allergies are acting up today, and it's been raining a lot. So you're Scorpio, right? This is happening in the 7th house of relationships, other one-to-one one-to-one relationships, or dealing with others. The other has nothing to do with you, it's everybody. Venus is here too. So what the other person desires, wants, and feels, and that's a lot for Scorpio rising. So if you're Sagittarius rising, this is happening in your 6th house of work, your job, your daily routines, your fitness and could be beneficial for an illness to heal something or manifest something, because new moons are a great time to manifest new things. So maybe you're manifesting a new daily routine to like or like an exercise routine or a dietary routine. Could be a new and something you want to manifest, a new way of doing something at work instead of it feeling monotonous day after day, because sometimes you do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It can get boring. So then, you can find a new way to make it fun, make it fresh and new. Yep. And so now also on the 20, well, we're going to move ahead a few weeks because I want to share with you. Oops. The 23rd. Because on the 23rd, or is it the 20th? Okay, let's see. On the 23rd, Venus and Jupiter will be conjunct at 29 degrees of Leo. I'm sorry, Taurus, before Venus moves into Gemini. Oh my God, into Gemini, before Venus moves into Gemini. Venus and Jupiter are conjunct on the 23rd. Early morning on the West Coast. And it's sextiling Neptune. So something spectacular could happen here with Jupiter and Venus conjunct in the sign of Taurus, sextiling Neptune, which can bring some, well, actually this could happen in two ways. Well, actually, let me know how this day occurs to you when on the 23rd of May 2024. We'll have Aries rising at this time, and the moon is going to be in Sagittarius. Let's see. Let's go back a day or so. Okay, now I'm going to try to see, when does the sun move into Gemini exactly. Excuse me. Whoops. Okay. Well, the sun and the ascendant, 6 a.m. on the West Coast. So that's 3-hour difference from the East Coast. So it'll be 9 a.m. on the West Coast that the sun moves into Gemini. And making a trine to Pluto. Then 5 days later, Jupiter moves into Gemini on the 25th of May. Or the 26th, yeah, 20, well, depending on, yeah. Let's see. Yep, the 25th of May. Jupiter moves into Gemini. The moon is in Capricorn. All right, so let's go to the time clock right now on May 4th. Yes, Star Wars Day. And how is your day going on Star Wars Day? So actually, if you like this content, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, share the video if you're you're inclined to do so. And Saturn may bring some restriction, also some structure, and actually some Saturn also brings structure. So that restriction, yes, and also boundaries. I know Saturn in Pisces does not like boundaries. Pisces doesn't like boundaries at all. Saturn there is teaching a lot of Pisces rising people how to structure their lives, put up boundaries, set up boundaries, yes, for themselves and others. And so the moon is now in Aries, and it is getting closer to Mars by in a few hours, yes. In 4 hours from now on May 4th. That's 7:10 p.m. on the west coast, and that would be 4:10 p.m. on the east coast. Jupiter is just at 29 and is at 20. Neptune, the planet of illusion, disillusionment, illusions, things that it'll like make things like a funhouse mirror. Neptune does that. In Pisces, so yes, it's like a funhouse mirror. Oh, it's at 29 degrees, so it's on steroids. So anything that it'll be, I wouldn't. So disillusionment, delusions, delusional things, everything may look odd, like you have rose-colored glasses on, which is everyone's phrase, but you know what? I like to use new phrases like funhouse mirror. And let's see, what else? Scorpio will be rising at 7:10 p.m. on the West Coast. Let's go not another hour, yeah, 10 hours. May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Excuse me. In the early morning on the West Coast. Add 3 hours. And you'll be on the East Coast. So that's at 6 a.m. But that'll be different. This will be a different rising sign. It'll probably be in Aries. If we change this to East Coast, let's put New York. Okay, Taurus is on the rise, yes. Well, because, well, yeah, Taurus is rising because that's early. Taurus rising. Okay, let's move this to minutes because every morning the ascendant sunrise occurs when the ascendant is at the same degree as the sun. Sunrise in Taurus. So it's at 5:52, around there, 5:52 or so, 5:53, maybe, let's see. Yeah, about 5:53, yeah, give or take. The sun will be rising just sunrise is about, say, 5:53, 5:50, yeah. At 6 a.m. the sun will be peeking through, and Venus is a morning star. Okay. Let's see. Let's go May 6th. The moon is still in Aries until May 7th, Tuesday. And then later this evening, later tonight, the sun and the moon will be at the same sign at 18 degrees on May 7th. At 11 o'clock, yeah. About 11. Eleven 22, 23. 11:22, yes, okay. On the East Coast, we have Capricorn rising. Let's go to the 8th. The moon moves into Gemini on the 8th. And then the 10th, May 10th, Friday, May 10th, the moon moves into Cancer. Moon is in Cancer, and then on May 13th, the moon moves into Leo, opposing Pluto. So there'll be pull and push and pull, or some kind of compromising of emotions that are intense for the individual and the collective, because Aquarius is we, Leo is I energy, or me. Leo is me and Aquarius is we. So there's a compromise between me and we, me and the we. Or the people and the individual. And then May 15th, the moon moves into Virgo. Late at night on the 15th. The 16th, the 17th, early the 18th. So I should, if we move this out back 10 hours. It'll be in the afternoon. Or no. sorry. In the morning, 9 in the morning. When the moon moves into Libra, the moon on May 18th, Saturday, May 18th, the moon is in Virgo at 6 in the morning. Go ahead an hour, and we're already in the moon in Libra. So the day will change from organized to being very people oriented, even though this is ruled by Mercury and it's an earth sign. This is an air sign, which is very deals with communication with on the personal and that's this is a personal sign, Libra. As Aquarius is a social sign, and then Gemini is also a social sign, but this is a social. Gemini is more social and likes to communicate about all the different types of things, a variety of things, and where Aquarius likes to communicate intellectual. They're all intellectual, the air signs, but this is more of a esoteric intellectualism. They talk about astrology and all kinds of things, where these Geminis talk about like small talk. Gemini usually talks about surface area type of things. They don't get too deep into things, where Aquarius gets deep into analytical things, whereas also Libra gets analytical times two in a different way. So these all communicate in different ways, even though they're air signs. But okay, Libra. The moon moved into Libra. Oh, days. We'll be here forever. So the moon will move into Scorpio late May 20th. And the sun moves into Gemini on May 20th. Let's go back a couple hours. Moon is on the 21st. May 20th. All right. Minutes. On May 20th, yes. The moon moves into Scorpio. And the sun is already in Gemini. and they are in a making a quinquence, because Scorpio and Gemini really don't see eye to eye on stuff, because it's in conjunct or quincunx could be the other. They are in terms used interchangeably depending on your the school of thinking you're in. But an inconjunct and a quincunx are 150 degrees apart from each other. So not going to come from anything from within. It'll be, yeah, to understand each other, you need to have something without, because this is a Mars ruled sign. This is Gemini ruled, a Mercury ruled sign. And so you would have to see where Mercury is, and that is in Taurus. Mercury is moved into Taurus, and Mars is in Aries, which is also in aversion to each other because they don't see each other. It's almost like having blinders on that they don't see each other. So could be very difficult for Scorpios and Geminis at this on May 20th on to, or Scorpio, yeah. Now we have Sagittarius on the 24th. Well, the 23rd, actually. If we move this in hours, let's the 23rd, yes. Yeah, the 23rd in the morning. We have Gemini, Moon in Sagittarius. Venus at 29 degrees. Let's see, 26 minutes. Let's do this in days, where Venus moves into Gemini on the 24th. Let's go. When does Venus absolutely move into Gemini? Venus is at, okay, 29:57. Let's move that into her, and then we'll go back words in minutes. Yes. At 4:31 in the afternoon on the east coast, Venus moves into Gemini at 4:31 p.m. And then the 20, and then let's go day. The 26th, Jupiter is in Gemini. Yep. Let's do 27th, the 28th. Okay, so June. Let's see. Mercury will join the Gemini crew and okay, June 3rd. Exactly, on June 3rd. In the early morning hours before you wake up. Unless you have the night shift, where 3:37 a.m. on the East Coast, Mercury moves into its own sign, its ruling sign of Gemini, one of its ruling signs, Gemini. The other is and Mercury ruled sign is Virgo. So if you're Taurus rising, you're going to be having to deal with a lot of money issues and probably fifth house issues, creativity, fun, children. Um, but there might be some boundaries as to what you need with friends and allies, social groups, things of that nature. For Taurus, the moon is in Taurus on the June 3rd too. So anything else? When does Mars move into Taurus? Let's see. Mars is getting closer to Taurus on June 9th. Mars moves into Taurus, or late June 8th. Let's see exactly when Mars is in Taurus. Yes. Mars moves into Taurus on June 9th, early in the morning at 12:35 a.m. on the East Coast. Mars moves into Taurus. So Mars will lose a little bit of its action. It's still doing some action, but in a Taurus type slow and in a slow pace. Starting to Mars is going to be taking a slow pace in Taurus, being more – taking its time to do things as and seeing them, it's not going to be as powerful as it was in Aries, but still doing its Mars thing, taking action in Taurus type things, like uh maybe doing a project, working on a taking your time on a project you are wanting to do, um even though it's not, it does, but Mars is in Taurus. It'll take its time. um Maybe a home renovation or a project. um Mars and Taurus likes material things, so it will be more sensitive to fabrics, textile things, anything that's tangible. The earth, absolutely, it's an earth sign. And so maybe you'll be planting something that you will take a time to grow. And yeah, so this is a great time to start to plant a new seed of action, to get some financial stability now, not rushing into things. Mars go, and they just don't stop. They just keep on going, like the Energizer Bunny when Mars is in Aries. Believe me, I did that this morning. I was rushing to do something this morning and locked myself out of my apartment building. Yeah, I did that today. And yeah, so I'm going to stop my share right now, and I'm going to say thank you for watching me make this, go through the month of May and into June 9th, where Mars moves into Taurus. And now I'm going to pull a card for each sign. We're going to start with Aries, because traditionally Aries is the beginning of the year, zodiacal year. And Aries is the beginning of the zodiacal year. Are we in the, and May 4th is a Taurus. The sun is in Taurus right now, yes. But, well, let's start with Taurus. I am, since it's Taurus season, I'm sorry, let's start with Taurus. Taurus. I'm going to pull a card for you, Taurus. What message do we have for Taurus? Maybe one or two, right? Depending on what we need to do. Taurus. Well, Taurus, We have the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you may be feeling that you're missing something, but take some action and have some fun today. It is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. God, it's Star Wars Day, May 4th. Yes. May the 4th. And I'm not, I did not have, this morning, I did not have much some of a May the 4th will be with you type of energy for you getting locked out of my apartment. Okay, so for Gemini, I'm sorry, Gemini. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at you, although you'd like to laugh at things anyway. You're very charming that way. You laugh with people. Oh, Gemini. Well, you're in your head. Well, you're going somewhere. You're on a new journey with they're letting these something letting your mind wander somewhere. And we have, the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Well, you know you are the Empress. So this may lead to this. Gemini, maybe some of you are wanting to be starting a new family, a new project. Maybe you want to, some of you Geminis want to be a parent. Now is a good time to do so, but don't let your doubts get in the way with that Six of Swords. Okay. Cancer. Cancer. Oh, okay. Well, Cancer. We have the Three of Wands. You are probably embarking on a trip somewhere, thinking of going overseas. The water is fine, Cancer. And we have the King of Wands. So take this action. There are two wands here, the Three of Wands and the King of Wands. Cancer. Take the action. Do not be afraid of it. I know you're not afraid of water, so, but just don't be afraid to take the action needed that you need to. Okay, Leo. Leo. Rawr. It's a weird day. But okay, Leo. Sorry, Leo. Uh okay. Leo. Whoops. Oh, okay. That one just jumped out. We have Temperance. Okay, Leo. Uh, Temperance. Maybe you'll be doing some meditation. You have those angel wings behind you that are something is guiding, is watching over you, Leo. Yeah. And you're balancing the sun and moon energy with this new moon will be trying squaring you, but not a bad thing. Just know you're being watched over. Take some time to meditate, ground yourself, and you'll be fine, Leo. And your bottom of the deck, well, we have the Ten of Cups. Hold on. Okay, Leo, back to you. We have the Ten of Cups, so on the bottom of the deck. So actually, you may be having some family, something to do with family, or because the kids are there, because you love to be around children. Anyway, Leo. So, okay, Leo. So you'll have your maybe feeling some emotions toward your family situation. It's happy time. Don't forget to take the time for yourself, though. That's what temperance is there for. Okay, on to Virgo. On to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Okay. Hmm. Ah, Virgo. We have the moon card here. Well, Virgo, you know you are your worst critic. At times you feel so bad and many things, Virgo. Well, but you have this on the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Wands, a new thought, new action of plan, a new action plan is in the works. You may be feeling that a new action plan is needed to be taken into consideration at this time, Virgo. Huh, yeah. With this new moon on May 7th, I say is most likely what I feel for you, Virgo. Yep. New action plans. You are very organized, so you know how to plan things and organize it. Okay. Libra. Yep, I sang Libra because you love music, and Libra is a very Venetian's rule sign that loves music and harmony, balance. Yep, harmony mostly because that's the music. That's you've got the music in you, Libra. Yep. Oh, I tell you, it's a weird day today. It's May 4th. But for you, Libra, May 7th, this new moon energy, what's coming up for you? Well, you are the, yeah, King of Swords. So this is an air sign. You are the king of communication. And we have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, probably communicating about some kind of travel plans you have. I know that some Libras are planning something to go somewhere and using their intellect to plan it, plan ahead of time. Yep. Okay, Libra. Now, Scorpio. What do I have for Scorpio? You know, this new moon is in your 7th house, Scorpio. What message do we have for Scorpio? Well, we have the Three of Pentacles and just the Justice card. Well, Scorpio, seems like you'll be working with others judiciously and bringing justice to all. Yeah, that's what this new moon is going to do with other people. And yeah, okay, being collaborative with others and bringing justice into that. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio. Sagittarius. What message do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Hmm. You'll be working on something. You have some ideas. And we have the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Well, the Six of Swords brings ideas. This may be you're worrying about these ideas. Will they come true? Will they come through? They will. Just manifest them and think positive thoughts, and it will come through. Sagittarius. Okay. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Ooh. Your card. Came Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. Well, something has to end to be reborn. And you're going to be taking some action with this. new moon in Taurus on May 7th. Something needs to end, and to be born out of the ashes like the phoenix. And you can do it with this action card of a King of Wands. Yep. The King of Wands takes action. Yep. So take that action, Capricorn. And actually, the mountain goat, Capricorn, you are the mountain goat, Capricorn, yes. It's interesting that how you climb mountains and use your action to stabilize yourself on those steep hills on the mountain without falling. So that's where the death and rebirth will come in, and taking that action and stepping on the right parts of the mountain to get up it. So that's, yes, that's how I see it for Capricorn. Okay, Cap. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius. Well, let's see. What do we have in store for Aquarius? Ooh. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. You are, something new is brewing, taking a new action. Well, growing some seeds to manifest some money, a money situation. Could be planting, maybe you're planting. Wow, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So you may be manifesting a garden, literally a garden, or growing new seeds to gain more experience in money situations. Aquarius. Or you're maybe doing something for your home. Yep. Because it's the fourth house. This new moon is happening in your fourth house of home. Maybe you're renovating, doing something new with your home. Yeah. Or having to do with your father figures in your life, because we have the Two of Pentacles also. Or you may be dealing with two ideas of thought for your money and how to renovate your home. You may be getting an idea. Yeah, the ideas are coming to you, Aquarius. You are the idea person. Ideas just flow to you. So let them occur and manifest. You're manifesting something new. Aquarius. All right. Pisces. Pisces. What do we have in store? Okay. Well, okay, well, you are the Queen of Cups, Pisces. Yes. Pisces, Queen of Cups. This is happening in your third house. So maybe your third house may be feeling a bit like very spiritual. You may be feeling very spiritual and in tune with your body and everyone around you in your familiar environment. Yeah. The Hierophant is a very spiritual card. It's sextile your sun and your rising sign, Pisces. So it's a very spiritual time indeed, where you're bringing emotions to your emotional body. And yes, so okay, Pisces. Now the last Aries, since we started with Taurus, we move on to Aries. Last Aries. Aries, this is happening in your second house of finance, money, wealth. So let's see. Okay, Aries. You're also manifesting something new, Aries. Manifesting some money, and you're really going to be very in the spotlight, Aries. Mars is in your sign, so you are victorious, and you will be manifesting some new ideas around money. Yep. This is a very Leo card, but you're a fire sign, Aries. You will be seen and put in the spotlight. And this new moon will bring something you want to, this will bring more money. Just manifest it, use intuition, and make a list of things you want. Make a list of intentions, Aries. And Aries, burn them, send them out into the universe, and by the full moon, you should have something manifest that's coming back to you. Okay, Aries, that's all I have for everyone today. And if you like this, hit that thumbs up button, like the video, comment, positive comments. Our most important, our love comments, please comment. If you have nothing nice to say, then don't say any comment, but positive comments are nice. Share the video if you're inclined to do so. And if you're new, please subscribe to my channel, where you will get more content like this and others. And thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you all. And happy new moon in Taurus. Bye.